Welcome back, everybody. This is the V-Tamer, and today I'm back with Ptrck, our fellow Gallantmon player.
Hello.
And today we're going to go ahead and showcase some of the new Data Squad stuff that came out. And what we got for you is a Data Squad match, but not a Data Squad match specifically. It's one deck is a Data Squad deck, and the other one is a MirageGaogamon infused Data Squad deck. Ptrck, thanks for joining me again. You know a lot about these decks more than I do. What are your thoughts? What are the decks trying to do?
Firstly, thanks for having me again on the channel. The cool thing about these new decks is, and especially the Glowing Dawn deck too, which has similar effects from like the Data Squad deck, is they want to get Tamers out for free or for cheap, and by tucking in face down cards, you can either get protection, you can reduce Digivolution costs, and you can use dual cards, which is introduced in the new set, Dual Revolution.
So that syncs up, or that sort of synergizes with this. Where are the cards being tucked from?
The top of the deck.
Okay, got it.
So in a sense, you're kind of like using your deck as a resource, which is very thematic for the show Data Squad, and Glowing Dawn, which is you're giving E-Pulse and DNA Soul Charge, which is really interesting.
Interesting. Okay. Shoot. All right. Well then, but let's just go ahead and watch this match and see what these decks are able to do. All right, we're about to get into it. Blue Yellow Tamer. Interesting. And again, I'm not too new to these cards. I just haven't looked at these decks. I've been focusing more on BT25 and all the crazy Olympus 12 stuff. So on the left, we have Data Squad player. His name is Sunny. And Sunny is well known in our scene for being pretty cool. And he does like playing a lot of the new stuff. So he's going to showcase some of the cool razzle dazzle stuff you can do with all these new Tamers.
Yeah, I think the cool thing about, like, especially the Data Squad deck, is that there's so many colors, and with those colors you can do a lot.
Okay. Now real quick, these guys are playing hella fast, dude. Like, I feel like the video might be sped up, but to be honest, I would be surprised if it wasn't sped up, because this is how fast people play here at DXN. So we see Gaogamon on both sides of the screen. There's one from, I believe, the booster set, or there's one on the Data Squad deck. Okay.
Yes.
Do they do the same thing?
I'm not too sure. I think one of them does play a Tamer out for free.
Okay.
And you see on the right side, Antonio's really familiar with this deck, and from playing it for quite some time, so I'm sure he's excited about the new MirageGaogamon stuff.
Okay. So he plays this Gallantmon that says, on play, by placing one card from your hand face down under one of your Tamers, you can draw two. So he has a Tamer. It looks like he plays this from hand. That's interesting.
Yep.
Then he goes ahead and draws two. That's pretty good consistency. MirageGao kind of needed that. And so this is kind of cool, because he's playing the old MirageGao stuff with the new Data Squad stuff. I mentioned that earlier, but I want to see how it actually works, because I feel like it might not. But he might prove me wrong, so the guy's always proving me wrong.
I think the cool thing that Mirage now has is the new Thomas, and also the new Marcus and Thomas dual tamer.
Does he play as well? Because I see it on Sunny's side of the screen, but it's also on. Okay.
I assume so, because you need more of those names from Thomas to activate certain effects.
Got it.
And then you can also give your Digimon jamming too.
Oh, you give him jamming. Or Mirage just only had that in the level 4 before.
Yeah.
So now they have it in the tamer. It's kind of good. Ooh, first check plays out Thomas. I believe that's the memory setter.
This is the memory setter.
So they both play the Thomas.
Yeah.
Thomas is that good. Okay.
Because Thomas, when any card is added to hand, you can tap it to tuck two sources.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay. So I'm still kind of lost in the sauce here. I'm looking at a card on my right saying DNA charge.
Yeah, so DNA charge lets you play a Data Squad trait card for a reduced cost of 3.
Okay.
Or 4, I believe. So that lets you play out your Tamers for free.
Okay.
You can also play Digimon from hand or trash.
Got it.
So it's just a cheap way to get those cards out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and it has a delay effect? What does that do?
Delay effect, it's not a delay, it's a start of main.
Oh.
You tuck it face down under your Data Squad Tamer, and you gain 1 memory and you draw 1.
Huh.
Yeah.
Hammer Spark with a draw.
Hammer Spark with the draw.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I've been presented cards in front of me so I can better understand what we're looking at here. So let's go ahead. And so, okay, so let's actually watch and cast this match. We're trying to catch up and see what these cards actually do. But Sunny went ahead and swung with, I believe it was Gallantmon. Are you normally swinging with the 4 in this deck? Is that like, or he's just trying to find pieces?
I think he might be trying to find pieces. Okay. I think the struggle with, is just finding your level 5s.
Okay. Struck with a real stroke.
Yeah, because the level 5s in these decks are really good, like the Lillamon over here.
The Lilamon.
The Lilamon.
What's she do?
The cool thing is you can suspend one of your opponent's Digimon,
Of course.
and it can't unsuspend, so it's stunned.
Oh,
And then you can
already.
trash sources to reduce like the Digivolution cost or the use costs of a dual card. Yeah,
Okay. So I evoed into Rosemon. Was that a free evo?
I believe so.
Okay. So then this says when Digivolving when attacking, you may do what? You may suspend something. I'm assuming it's suspending, but it has a red part. It's a red color, so it's probably deleting something as well.
Yeah, I think it's talking about the alterns. When any of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers suspend, they can trash the top security card.
Okay.
Which is really useful, I guess, in these matchups because you're constantly tapping your Tamers or, even just when attacking, to activate certain effects.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
So he swung. As a Gal and he evolved into the Rosemon with the security check. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And he did it with very little memory. All right. So back to Tony. He evolved into the MirageGaogamon, and this is the stuff that I think a lot of people have been anticipating. A lot of people really, were left lost when the MirageGaogamon got limited, and I don't feel sorry for them at all. They deserve that.
Yep.
So, but it's good to see that they get support. They get a new card who I think is more balanced. It's pretty cool. It's blue-black, right?
I think that's interesting. The blue-black.
I don't see any Digiball in this card. It's a reboot, blocker, evade. When in Digiball when attacking, you may return one of your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon to the hand. So that's similar to the old MirageGao. Then, by trashing the bottom face-down card under one of your Tamers, return one of your opponent's lowest level Digimon to the hand. So it kind of gets rid of 2 bodies for one effect. That's kind of good. That's really good board control. And I guess what you're trying to do here is if you can sort of, again, I don't know much about the data squad, but I know MirageGao. If you can bounce things to your hand and keep this guy alive for a turn, you might be playing the level 7, the burst mode.
Yeah, he could be. The only thing, the problem with that is when you're bouncing your Tamers, you're losing all those cards under those Tamers.
All the sources I see.
So that's a little bit risky, I guess, on the MirageGaogamon side.
When he want to end the game when he does it, he's doing it.
He just
my god, he doesn't care. He doesn't care about these face down cards. Well, he just pat. Oh no, why is he suspended?
I think he swung with the Mirage.
Oh,
yeah.
Man, interesting. I've never seen this guy just stay suspended.
But he wiped the whole board.
He did.
And now Sunny is stuck with 4 Tamers. Which is really dangerous because all the dual Tamers start a main. You can tuck a face down card from the top of your deck, and you gain 1 memory if your opponent has a Digimon.
Oh, yeah.
So he's probably going to slingshot from 3 memory all the way to
6?
Probably 6.
Does he have rush or any way to start putting pressure back even when your board is cleared?
I'm not too sure if any of the data squad stuff gives us rush.
Okay.
But I think setting up a board for Mirage to deal with, I think it might be difficult.
Okay. And if there's anyone that can do that, I know it's Sunny. The guy's kind of nasty sometimes. Every time he has his new deck, he's doing some really corrupted. I was gonna say an inappropriate word on the stream, but he does something that's really unfair.
Yeah.
And so he might do something. And this is a Falcomon. That's crazy. Do we get Ravemon support? Is that the only thing that's new? We have Keenan Crier.
BT26. We're looking at new data squad stuff.
Okay.
I think, after the set we have EX12, and then we have BT26, which supports the Time Stranger, and we get a new Rosemon burst mode possibly.
Oh, you hate to hear that. I hate that card. I use too many cards in this game. Really, any card that says suspend, you can't unsuspend, ruins my life.
It's rough. Yeah. It's rough. And I think, with the synergy of the new data squad stuff, and having the capability to use all those cards, I think it's really dangerous.
Okay.
So you see Sunny going into the Rise Gray, which lets you trash one from any of your Tamers to use a dual card. The cool thing about dual cards is that they're both options and Digimons.
Oh, that's a new wave.
Yeah, yeah.
New wave. You have a Digimon unaffected by Digimon effect. Too bad, brother.
Yeah.
We're killing it anyway.
Oh, we also see the new Marcus and Agu, which came from the ADO one.
This card's insane. It's absolutely cracked.
Yeah.
All these Shining Greymon players came out of the woods just to play this one card.
Yeah, it's actually a really good card because it has the Data Squad trait on it.
Does?
Yeah.
Oh. So you can play it out for free. And
you can play it out for free, yeah.
Play it for free. It's a 5 cost. Oh, man. I'm already getting mad watching this.
Yeah. So even...
Wait, what happened to Antonio's board?
So he went into the Shine, and then he was able to DP minus a bunch of things.
Okay.
And then he went into the Burst mode, which was able to either minus the Mirage or get rid of it completely.
So the burst mode, if I recall, it does like minus DP on something, and then when it evos, you get to copy the option effect.
Yes.
Again, right?
Which is really strong because it sees that as an option effect.
It's an option effect.
Yeah.
Interesting. So you can just nuke 2 guys on board.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. I think it does minus 15, minus 8, and then 7.
So it does minus 15 to 2 things.
Yeah, it basically can. Yeah. Which is really dangerous for, a lot of these new cards being unaffected by Digimon effects.
Yeah. Shine Great doesn't care anymore, dude.
Yeah, and we're starting to see like a new wave of like how to play Digimon, basically.
Okay. And this is kind of cool because we know a few local Shine Greymon players, right?
Yeah.
And they always say, we need support. We need more support. Well, now they got support, so they better win everything because they always say they needed support, even though they're evoing into a boss for free, and they're OTKing you anyway.
Yep.
So now you can do a lot of stuff. So
you can do a lot of stuff. Are you looking forward towards anything from this set?
From the starter deck or the BT25?
Both.
I'm messing around with Clavis Digimon. I'm not doing that crazy Junimon stuff. Junimon's okay. I like Clavis more. I think Digimon Invincibility is kind of cool, or maybe not, because I just saw Shine Gray nuke that.
Yeah.
Like the whole board. But no, not for me. What about you?
I'm looking forward towards Glowing Dawn.
Glowing Dawn.
Yeah, I've been watching the show, and I've been really in love with like Gecko as a Digimon.
Okay.
And we see a scoop.
Wait, real quick. Yeah, that was real fast. In that first half of the video, in that first game, we were talking about so much random stuff we couldn't even keep up with the game. So now let's actually see if we can keep up. There's a lot of crazy things that are going on. It's going really fast. Antonio starts off with the new Thomas, which is it's a mem setter, and then does it trigger anything on play? Nothing, right?
Nothing on play. It does have a your turn effect, and an all turns effect.
And the your turn is when your opponent has a card of their hand, you put 2 sources from your deck under that.
Yep.
And then when any of your Digimon digivolves, you could trash 1 and reduce the evo costs by 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're trying to be a little bit efficient with the evo, which is kind of good, but probably not. Antonio's not in a good spot right now. Sunny has a level 4 in the back. He has a level 4 in the front.
Oh, and we see the slam of a Gaogamon.
Oh, no effect.
We know what that means.
Why are we even? Oh my god, this is rough. Okay, well, you check into something. You check into a dual tamer. All right.
We're just able to gain 1 memory.
In memory, on play. So it's on play, start your main. You place a card from the top of your deck to the bottom, and then you gain a memory if they have a Digimon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And then at some point in your turn, when you do something with trash sources, you give your guy jamming.
Yep. Oh, we see the Lilamon.
Interesting. So he passed turn.
Oh, left it on Lilamon.
Yeah, left it on board. So Lilamon suspended the Galmon.
And stuns it.
And stuns it.
Yeah.
So you can't suspend for the turn.
Yeah, for the turn.
So Antonio's thinking really hard. Do I scoop here, or do I actually try to play out this game? He's like, I'm debating. Like, maybe I should just scoop. No, I'm going to keep playing. Let's figure it out. Okay, so he's going to draw. Oh, no, he's tucking it under.
He's thinking about tucking the...
Does it have to start a turn? No, start a main phase. He already drew.
Yeah, so you already drew.
Got it.
I think it's a matter if he has another play after, because we did see the slam of the level 4.
Yeah, he has a 5. It looks like he has a 5 in hand. I can't tell.
I think he does.
All right, but is that going to do anything? Don't just show me the 5 just to look cool. You got to actually do something with it.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's trashing 1
to reduce the evo.
So it's 2 cost evo.
Yeah.
All right.
And I think that was an issue for Mirage before, right? Having high evo costs and keeping turn. I guess they refund it back with the Mirage. But...
Right, they would. Correct. Yeah. And it looked like that one, the level 4 one, has where Digimon when attacking, you may return one of your opponent's level 4 Lord Digimon to the hand. Then by trashing the bottom face down card under one of your tamers, this guy unsuspense, but he can't. Oh my god.
We see the limited.
This guy lucked out. Holy hell. I mean, I'm not going to say lucky because he bricked early. What is that tech in his head?
Oh.
I know the tech. Oh, that's the tech.
That's the tech.
He tried to decay you.
That's the spicy tech.
That's a final silver arm punch. It's one of my favorite black options in this game.
I guess it does work with the new Mirage being black.
But it's black, but how does it gain the DP buff? Just that Galmon, right? The Galmon, so your opponent has 8 cards in hand. I think it's gain 1,000 DP if your opponent has 8 cards in hand. It's like a very weak effect, but might be relevant in this matchup here.
And burst mode too.
And burst mode for sure.
Burst mode too.
Bust, but like.
Yeah, so we see the board getting cleared, and Sunny setting up more tamers.
Oh, he's saying the Marcus.
Set up the Marcus and the Agu.
Marcus. He's just playing it for 5, but no rookie in the back. Can he come back from this? Does he lose?
Maybe. I think he's trying to reduce his hand size so that Mirage doesn't get anything off of it.
And this is yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, because the new Mirage stuff makes both of you draw on play when attacking. From what I know.
So now I see this is stuff I'm more familiar with. I've seen this card way too many times in my Digimon career. So, and I played it so much I got used to just hard slamming things and reducing my hand size just to not lose OTK by this card. But strong MirageGao players will continually pressure and force your opponent to add more cards into the hand. So normally they do so by bouncing things on your opponent's side of the board.
Yep.
But now that he can bounce, I guess I'm guessing he's using these other effects to try to force your opponent to draw.
Yeah.
Okay, so I see that he swung.
So you guys both draw, and now the old Mirage is able to proc off as well.
To gain a memory.
But from what I know, it is mandatory. So in a sense, you are wasting it.
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to do it, so you can't like slowly. Okay, that makes sense.
And we see the unlimited now MirageGaogamon.
Oh, the rod back from the dead.
Yeah.
Do you feel like he changed the meta? Be honest.
Yeah, it was rough. It was rough.
Okay.
It was rough.
You feel like it's enough for the next to make a comeback?
I guess we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I think we have to see what new cards come out in the later sets, but I think Mirage just getting any support is kind of threatening.
So, fair enough.
Yeah.
And like, you know, we talk about Mirage a lot. Let's talk about Sunny's deck and what he's trying to do, because I've seen him so far scale up to maybe the Rosebond.
Yeah.
Is his deck trying to OTK? Is it trying to clear board, just get rid of Tamer? What is his deck trying to do?
I think with the 2 new decks that came out, the Beat Break one and the Data Squad one, I think Data Squad is a little bit more defensive. A lot of the level 5s have protection effects by trashing sources from Tamers, whereas the Glowing Dawn deck, the Beat Break deck, is a little bit more aggressive, has Second One, and it non-suspends, so it has Rush, so it's a little bit more aggressive compared to the Data Squad. But I think when you pair Data Squad with more of the Shine Gray stuff, like the BT25, burst mode, and the Marcus Agu, it puts a little bit more pressure.
I see. Okay. So Sunny went ahead and hard-signed this Lilamon, has an on-play suspend.
Yeah. But, yeah, I think the Lilamon, it having an on-play when attacking, when digivolving once per turn, it can do a lot. And especially at 7 costs and you have a memory setter already, and you're giving your opponent 4, I think it doesn't feel as bad.
And it doesn't feel as bad because you got to log down that MirageGaogamon.
Yeah.
You're still in a tough spot if you have to hard sum that. He just didn't draw a rookie. Okay, generally, in your opinion, look at that. Sonny's like, oh, he's frustrated. His cards are falling all over his hand. He's like, man, I brick. I'm losing because I brick, not because the deck's not doing with it,
Hey, but now he's going to the Rosemon.
Did that evil for free? He hard summed the Lilamon, and then he evil for free using the Tamers.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah. So he's able to reduce it by trashing under the Tamer.
Okay.
And I'm assuming that procs off as well with the Thomas too.
Right. The only problem here is Antonio has a little pupper in the back. And that guy's going to come out. I almost guarantee, oh, never mind. He kept him in the back. Or I think he hatched and raised into it.
Yeah, maybe.
So he went a DNA charge, partly playing Digimon or Tamer?
Yeah, the Gaogamon. Yeah, or the Gallantmon.
Okay, and this one's going to tuck 1 under the Tamer to draw 2. So he has a nice hand. He's drawing to his pieces. So Antonio's in a very good spot, but he currently can't swing with the MirageGao. He can't swing with the MogGao.
Yep.
Now
the question is he gonna set up more, or you think Sunny's gonna get the advantage from not being able to do anything?
So if he has a burst mode like we saw in that first game, he's gonna just bounce his Rosemon, and then Sunny's back to like either hard slamming something or praying. But but the thing is, I think Sunny's side, it looks like he's really missing pieces, and when you can't find a rookie and you can't cycle through your deck, and you're forced to just really harsh slam plays, they kind of stall the game long enough, but I don't know if they necessarily will get you the win. So it's unfortunate because I know for sure, this is every Digimon's player biggest weakness is that we all get bricks and we're able to build houses off of those bricks. But you don't want to build a house with those bricks. You want to just win the match.
He does go into the burst mode.
Okay, so he's gonna bounce. He's gonna do it for free. Okay, so he's gonna.
So the Lilymon inherited protected it from the bouncing of burst mode.
And it does that by trashing sources.
Trashing sources from Tamers. Yeah.
So stays alive. Is he gonna try to bounce it again? Okay, so there's a MirageGaogamon that's gonna turn to him. The new MirageGao looks pretty nasty. Yeah, it's not bad. You don't gain as much memory, but getting rid of 2 bodies on board, pretty good. And it has reboot blocker. I think it has evade. Those are all good keywords.
Yeah. Being able to evade and then reboot and having blocker,
yeah,
that's really good.
Really good. So, but this Rosemon's been holding it down. It's an alternates too. What's the alternates effect? Is when your opponent has a Digimon or something,
or a Tamer suspend, or affects trash cards from Tamers, trash top security.
Whoa, that's it?
Yeah.
That's pretty aggressive for a green card.
Yeah, right? I think
that's the red part.
Yeah, it's the red part of it.
Okay.
All right, so we see him go into the new Mirage.
Yeah, so bounce over Mirage. Okay, so now Sunny's in a very tough spot. And if Sunny's a very nice guy. If you guys ever get a chance to meet him, he's such a cool guy. But, one thing is I'm not Sunny. If I was in Sunny's spot, I'd be so mad right now. I'd be so mad my deck's crapping out. But no, but it's honestly a good game. You guys are both really cool cats.
Yeah.
I'm probably the saltiest player in the scene.
Oh, but we see another slam of the Lilymon.
Is going to evolve into the Rosemon again?
Really?
Damn it, but this is so rough. He has such a giant board to contest. He needs something like Death X.
Goes into another Rosemon.
Oh, did he evolve from trash or evolve from hand?
He evolved from hand. Yeah, from hand.
Okay, good. I'm just saying, you guys play so fast. Like, the card is just flying across the screen.
I guess he just does have, like, a bunch of Lilymons and Rosemon in his hand.
Okay.
Which are both really good cards. They're both really good cards.
But one thing I will say, like, for MirageGaogamon, this is a very rare thing for me to see with the MirageGaogamon deck. It's usually a single tower deck, because the guy comes out, he Voltrons, he goes into his big guy, and the guy swings off the spend, swings off the spend. This is the first time I've ever seen in the whole history of Digimon a MirageGaogamon deck have 5 bodies on board.
Yeah, 5 is a lot.
Yeah, that's unheard of.
Yeah.
I don't even think this is a new identity for the deck.
Do you think Mirage going forward is gonna go wide?
Heck no. Sunny's struggling to find his pieces. If Sunny had something nasty on board or something to threaten, he would actually clap back, but it's just in a tough spot.
Yeah.
And the thing about a MirageGao, like every other blue deck, once you start drawing, the drawing never stops.
Yes.
You can keep cycling and get a bunch of pieces. Blue as a color identity is usually able to find pieces better than other decks are, but they don't have like a lot of crazy protection. They don't have a lot of like insane floodgating effects. It's just really fast. So you give a blue deck a chance to stay on board, they're going to just cycle through the whole deck and they're going to find whatever they need to end the game.
Yeah.
But
I guess it's a good thing that Sunny is slamming these cards from hand and reducing his hand size, just so that Mirage doesn't benefit from those cards in hand.
Right. And this is one of those things that perhaps like these Data Squad decks, or like I guess the dual option cards are coming out with the Data Squad deck, the Beat Break deck, and the set that came out, BT25. This is perhaps one of the few weaknesses of those kind of decks, is that you can't hard play those option cards and gain some sort of effect because they're option cards.
Yep.
And I mean, you can play the option, but you won't be able to evolve or art stage evolve onto your Digimon and then keep turn or do some kind of like busted follow up off of that.
Yeah.
So when you're playing, if you're playing against a deck that relies on a lot of dual options, if you can just clear the board, then it's kind of hard for them to come back. That's like a weakness of the deck from what I've seen.
So we do see another burst mode.
This is terrible.
Coming up. And then is this where we see the spicy tech come in?
I mean,
it is.
We got a final Zubugon punch. I saw this earlier, and I'm like, okay. And this is one of the most underrated cards. I'm glad they got a gold printing of this card because it's probably one of the best options for that color. It just, here we go. Swing, 2 checks. You're going to tell Sunny to go ahead and put some, draw a card or some, put your hand to the bottom of your deck. You're going to gain a bunch of memory. This is a classic vintage Antonio, and
it's putting cards back.
Put one. You know, when I used to play Antonio, do the Mirage stuff, I wouldn't even let him. I'll just throw my hand at him like, all right, you could pick the 8. pick the card, put me back to it. I'm not gonna do it for you.
Okay, so we see a DNA charge
Okay.
to play out another tamer.
Gain a memory, but he has 5 memory. Like,
And the crazy thing about this tamer is that all turns when effects trash cards from under the tamer, you can suspend one of your opponent's Digimon.
oh, it's interesting. That's that's probably a 4-up tamer then.
Yeah, I think it pairs well with a lot of cards in the deck, and I think it's something dangerous.
Interesting. Okay, so we go to BT25 Galgamon. I feel like if you have one of your team, you play the Thomas. Thomas is back out. No on-play effect on it, but you have a map setter in case you need an extra turn.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
You have so many bodies on.
But I think if Sunny doesn't handle this board or doesn't go for game next turn, which I don't know how.
Okay.
I mean, I do know how. I saw this match.
I don't know how, but I want to be surprised.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's a game for him for Sunny next turn if he doesn't handle.
You say Sunny has game. He's gonna play some big body that has rush.
I mean, he's gonna gain 3 memory from all the dual tamers.
Oh.
So he's gonna put himself to, I think, 7. I believe.
Did he not evolve into a rookie the last 2 turns?
Nope.
Okay,
not
why
at
are
all.
we even showcasing this matchup? This is a rough matchup to watch. I thought it was a back and forth. You guys were talking to me about it, like, yeah, it was a back and forth. People were swinging at each other. Someone flipped the table. No, this is just yeah, poor Sunny, man. My heart goes out to this guy. Such a cool guy.
But I think with this, you see the strength of the decks. In
One of the decks.
one of the decks. One of the decks. But you get to see, like, how the decks work, how the tamers work.
Yeah, that's true. So the next video is gonna be the Sunny redemption video. It's gonna be him just cooking everybody.
Oh, he hard slammed the Rosemon
Right, we got
for 11. No,
video.
because the Marcus Agu gets to swing. Or anything suspends.
The Marcus is on board. Oh, he's evoing. What's going on? 10 memory, can't even pay for any of this stuff. He has to reduce the evo or reduce all this stuff.
Yeah. So you see another burst or shine gray.
Oh, what the? Okay, wait. I need to fix myself. I have been corrected. The board is going down one by one. They're all falling, dude.
So because a tamer was suspended by an effect, it trashed the last security, having the Marcus Agu swing for game.
We're going to a game 3.
No.
Okay. Wow, that was a lot of emotion. So cool. I guess we get to see what Data Squad can do when they don't open too hot. And I guess, all right, again, I'm going to say this again. I stand corrected. This deck can come back at any point in this game.
Yes.
That was a wild ending.
So many things happened. So many Digi-evolving for free. A lot of suspending of tamers. And you just have to be careful of that Marcus Agu.
I guess so. I'm at a loss of words. I will have to say that. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
You guys told me it was a really good match. I didn't believe it watching the first, 90% of this match. And then, yeah, wow.
I think game 2 was like a good showcase on both sides in some cases.
Yeah.
We see, Data Squad being pushed in the corner, having to use all their resources in order to push for game. And then you have Mirage strangely going wide, using Final Zubagon as a tech, and trying to push for game.
I'm still at a loss of words. I have nothing else to say. I think that's it. This is where we cut the video. Thanks for all for watching. Like and subscribe if you like what you saw. Cool. I think that's it. Anything else you want to say, Pat?
Oh, thanks for having me. I'm sure I'll pop in here and there for some videos. Maybe some gameplay, maybe some deck profiles.
All right.